congratulations on the win. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how would you rate your performance tonight?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Congratulations on the win. I was just wondering, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how would you rate your performance tonight?
I mean, I was looking for a definitive finish, you know, a knockout or a submission. So I didn't get that done, but I still, got the win. So I'd say 7.
And even though you didn't get the finish, was this the type of performance that you felt you needed after that your last fight?
I guess you could say, yeah. He took, kudos to him. He took the fight, I got the win. That's all that matters.
And what was going on in your mind and in your corner going into round 3, knowing it might be 1-1?
Yeah, I had to dig deep. I had to trust my coaches. I had to trust my training, the things that we've been working on behind closed doors. I had to really put faith in it's hard to put faith in someone else. And so, in essence, I had to do that with my coaches. Trust your training, trust what we've been working on, and it paid off.
And even though round 3 did go your way, is there always going to be a little bit of that concern going to the scorecards? Like you kind of just said, you never really know what they're going to be seeing.
Yeah, exactly. I've been on the wrong end a couple times, so it sucks, to have someone else decide your fate for you.
And was there anything about him that surprised you at all, or was this mostly the fight that you were expecting on short notice?
No, I mean, nothing surprised me. He came to fight, and I came to do my thing.
And where do you go from here? Do you want to fight again this year?
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I got a jacked up foot right now, so but I like to run it with Javid. We were supposed to fight, and I know he got injured, so healed up quick, and was about to run it.
And what point of the fight did your foot get injured?
First round, second, third, one of those.
And I know it's a little early, you got to go back and rewatch it, but what were some of your takeaways from this fight for yourself and just improvements overall?
Just continue to trust my training, and just continue to evolve in the sport as well, and just continue to be a student of the game. Those are the only the things that I can improve on and to keep growing.
Since you got the win, I'm sure it'll be a much better night than if you're on the other side. So any plans for Las Vegas?
No, just be with the family and the team, get something good to eat, and that's about it.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I just want to know what you're going to eat. I actually do have a question, but you mentioned food. So.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Them chicken nuggets you guys got look good right now, so I don't know. Maybe a nice burger or something. I haven't been able to eat that for this camp, so maybe I'll do that.
So I'm just curious what you thought of your opponent. UFC debut, short notice. Do you think he has a career here? What are your thoughts on just him, now that you fought him?
Yeah. I mean, he said something to me. He said, "Hey, man, you made my dreams come true." I felt that because I was here too at one point. So, yeah, he belongs here. You can tell he's a good person. So.
Did he say that to you right after the fight?
Yeah, right after the fight, we hugged and he goes, "Hey, man, thank you for accepting the fight. It changed my life."
That's awesome. We've been talking to a lot of people about the Olympics. I'm just curious what your opinion is about if MMA should be an Olympic sport.
Yeah, I think MMA should be an Olympic sport for sure.
Would you want to compete in the Olympics and get a gold medal? Or is that a goal that you ever thought might be possible for you?
I mean, with all the bullshit that goes on in the Olympics, I'm not the type. I'll speak my mind. So maybe I'm not the best representative of that because some of the shit that goes on over there, that's not what I want to do that.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win. We got to talk to Yusuf earlier today, and he was talking about, overthinking, overanalyzing, just once you get in your own head. Is there anything such, even if the word benefit makes sense, when there is a switch of opponent, you're like, all right, good, I don't have to think about this anymore. Let me adjust, let me pivot and make my fight happen.
Yeah, I think, true. It's kind of what you got to do, I went through the emotions of, damn, I was training for a specific fighter, and then a completely different fighter stepped up. So, yeah, you get nervous, but a part of you has to say, you know, this is who we are, this is what we do. And I trust my training, I trust my coaches, I trust, you know, what I've been training my body and mind to do. So at some point, you got to kind of turn your mind off and just go on instincts.
Do some of those things, and thank you for sharing that, just being a young veteran, kind of kick in and you say, you know what, this dude made his debut, you're undefeated until you met me, and I'm going to apply being under these big lights before, because there comes a lot to this that we definitely don't see, but you do have a little bit of that, like, that young veteran swag to come into this fight.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, that's true. You know, just like I said, you know, I felt when he said, you know, thank you for changing my life because I accepted the fight. I was him too on a 9-day. The same thing he did was same mine. I fought the number 15 point guy on a 9-day notice. I fought Jaime Barcelos. Yeah, when you make the step up, there is a different level. And you don't know how you're going to do until you get there. You know, you got to go through it to get to it, as one of our teammates always says. And so, you know, for him to make that jump, in order for him to know what it's like, he's got to be here. And I was his first task. And, you know, it was a pretty good task. Like I said, and I'm not saying that in a cocky way or anything. It's just, I've earned my spot here. You know, and I've been here for a while, and I plan on still being here.
Yes, sir, and not at all, no arrogance, that's confidence. I'm putting that loud and clear.
Okay.
Certain fighter styles are kind of tricky. I don't think anybody signs up to go up against a southpaw. That footwork tonight was really on point, and you for sure used that the right distance to gauge him, kind of try to, you know, pick him up from the outside. What were the talks in between rounds to make sure you stayed, you know, grounded, focused, and see like, hey, yeah, I saw that, let's keep that going.
Yeah, yeah, you know, coaches, you know, talking to me in the corner, he's telling me, hey, when you're drifting out on certain sides, and you know, certain codes that we got that, you know, I'm throwing certain things, I see openings, and we're both, you know, we have to lock in, like, okay, you see that? Okay, yeah, I see it too, okay, let's trust it, let's throw, you know, we gotta see what happens. So that's the scary part in fighting, you know, you're the one in there, you're the one throwing leather, and, you know, I've been on the wrong end of that too, so, you know.
All part of the game. How good is the last one to have that? Just even just the smile you give your corner, how that you've got a family in there, but you can trust them. How good is it to have a great team behind you that you know is going to help you get to where you need to be in the UFC?
Yeah, of course. I think in order to go far in life, you need a good, strong support system. You know, you need people to be in unit, and you know, it's hard sometimes. You know, you have fallouts, and you know, life gets in the way. But you gotta, you know, just gotta ride through the storm together. And you know, the ones that stay, and those are the ones that are going to be with you. You know?
Awesome, man. Congrats on the win. Hope you get the fight you want, and well done tonight, sir.
Thank you.
Chris, I have a question for you.
What's that?
Your brother, mom, and dad were in the crowd tonight, also a few teammates. What does it mean to have them here supporting you?
That's a good question, and it feels good. It feels really good to have my family here and teammates and friends because, you know, it's a support system. So to have them out there cheering your name and, you know, knowing they took time out of their lives to come support you, feels good. I appreciate that.
Awesome. One more. Who were your best training partners this camp? Who did you train with?
I trained with a couple of good guys, you know. Yusuf Zalal was one. There's another little ugly guy around there. His name's Isaac Bulgarian. You know, training with Brandon Boyle too. You know, a couple of us in there that, you know, we get good rounds in.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're good.